Faith News Network.
Kenzie here from Faith News Network, bringing you breaking news from the city of Nain. Our news desk received a tip earlier this morning that something very out of the ordinary happened today during a funeral for a local man. We're here on the spot to talk with some eyewitnesses and find out exactly what went down. Ooh, here's one now. Excuse me, did you see what happened here this morning?
Yes, I still can't believe my eyes.
Could you start at the beginning for us, please?
Well, sure. I was in my kitchen baking the most beautiful loaf of bread. It's my grandmother's recipe. It gets really crispy on the outside and it really stays really great in the... Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I was putting my bread in the oven. I looked out the window and I saw a funeral procession passing by. There was one woman in particular. I couldn't take my eyes off of her. The funeral was for her son, and I know that her husband died a few years ago, and I could tell she was feeling pretty alone today, and that's when I saw him.
Saw him? Who was it?
Jesus, the prophet from Nazareth, who's been doing lots of amazing things. He was passing by with some of his friends, and they stopped to show respect for the people at the funeral. At first, though, Jesus was watching the woman too. Then he spoke to her, and he told her that she didn't need to cry anymore, and the really strange thing, it's because I couldn't believe what happened next.
Really? What happened next?
Well, then oh, wait a minute. I have to go get my bread from the oven. I'm so sorry. Bye.
Wait, well, thanks anyway. Just when we were getting to the best part of the story, maybe someone else can tell us what happened. Oh, how about you?
Yeah, I can tell you what happened. I saw it all. I've never seen anything like it before. After Jesus spoke to the woman, he walked up close to the people who were carrying the dead man, and he stretched out his hand and he said, "Young man, I say to you, stand up!" And he did! Jesus felt so sorry for the woman's sadness that he brought her son back to her, safe and sound.
Hey, what? You heard it here first, folks. But wait, that sounds impossible. Are you sure that's what happened?
Heck yeah, I'm sure. I thought it was impossible too, so at first I was kind of scared. But then watching Jesus make a miracle happen showed me that he is a very special messenger from God, and for God, nothing is impossible. And that wasn't all.
Wow, this story just keeps developing. Viewers at home, don't touch your remote control. What can you tell us?
Well, something else happened that was just as amazing as Jesus raising that young man from the dead, and it was the way that the whole town reacted. When Jesus saw how sad the mother was, you could see it in his face how much he wanted to help comfort her. And I think we all learned a little something from how much he cared about this little old lady he'd never even met before. After he brought her son back to life, we all couldn't help but just spread the word.
Spread the word? You mean about the miracle?
Well, partly about the miracle, but also about how much care Jesus showed for that woman. It made us all want to go out into the world and love people as much as Jesus loves everyone, and comfort people who are just sad, just like Jesus does. In fact, I'm on my way to visit my sick friend right now.
Wait a minute, you look really familiar. Are you related to anyone else I've talked to today?
Well, no, I can't imagine who that would be, but I can't wait to tell my friend all about what Jesus did. Catch you later, honey.
Thanks for sharing your story, and that's a wrap on our live coverage of this morning's incredible events in Nain. Be sure to stay tuned for more amazing details in this life-changing story coming up next. For Faith News Network, this is Kenzie signing off.